In this video, I'm teaming up with the DCS World Blue Angels. They're a group of individuals who have recreated the entirety of the Blue Angels demonstration inside of DCS, which is a flight simulator. They're going to take me in the back seat of the number 5 jet so I can experience what the demonstration looks like from the air in one of the solo jets. It was an incredible experience, and my pilot for this was Flex. Wing Flex Aviation is his YouTube channel. You can check it out down in the description below. He does great work filming air shows and also showing off all this DCS stuff. So yeah, it was a great ride, and I hope you enjoy it. I'd like to thank Coop, Flex, and all of the DCS World Blue Angels for inviting me to come fly with them. So without further ado, enjoy the ride.
So a little backstory here. We're about 2.5 weeks out from our first and only live show of the season for us. So we have some helping hands on the server, and they're just getting recalibrated for themselves on how to work the camera, how to work the music, do the narration.
15 seconds.
And we're just coordinating that between us and Boston over here in the solos program.
No problem. How long have the DCS World Blue Angels been flying?
We've been flying since about June of 2018, right when the Eagle Dynamics F-18 released. We've been flying their bare module, and then when the Blues switched to the Super Hornet, we started using Chiller Juice Studios' public Super Hornet mod. It looks like a Super Hornet, but at its core, it's still the F-18C that everyone else can buy. It's a solid group of people. We all love flying this.
Thanks, Mo. We're clear for takeoff. Solos, we're cleared for takeoff. Solos ready to fire it up for Evan, boss. Boss, we're clear for takeoff. The winds are calm. Check your park and break off. Check your trim set. Check your nose. We'll steer it on maneuver. Diamond up.
I had to give you one shout out.
Yeah. Easy. There's our dime clears on now. Let's fire it up. That's rope. Back up, come on. Hello. Howdy. Smoke on. Off brakes now. Burners ready now.
All right, here comes the diamond from the left. They'll do the scroll cage, and then once they pass us, I'll squeeze in right behind nozzle there, and we'll enter the runway.
Sounds good.
Check a little drive. Off brakes now. Nozzle attached. Nozzle's clear. Up we a little. Easy brakes. More brakes. Come left. Okay. Easy brakes. More brakes. Brake. Little 6-3. Brakes ready now. Easing power. Using more power. Okay.
Trying to see if I could see them behind us. Oh, they're there.
Yep, they're up above doing their thing. And then once they go into the vertical here for the loop end of the half scroll cage, we'll start our takeoff sequence. We'll run up the engines and get going on the section takeoff.
I should have turned down their volume more.
Oh, they're pretty loud.
A little more.
Luckily, you'll only hear him until we get to Delta.
Adding more power.
All right, but here we go.
We're check your park break off maneuver. Our section takeoff maneuvers. Hello. Check your park break off. Let's run them up.
Throttle comes up to 85% on both engines. Looks good. I'll give him a check-in.
Flex. Easing power. Using more power. A little nozzle. Off brakes now. Blowers ready now.
And here we go.
Here we go.
Blowers ready now. Oh, smoke off.
We're rolling.
Flex clear. Ready, hit it. Nozzle's level.
And we'll just do a gentle climb up to 5,000 feet. So we're going to start what we call the timing pattern, or some people they'll call it arcing. So what we're shooting for is we're going to go up to 5,000 feet.
Nozzle's clear. Clouds, no factor. High stroke clears, nozzle. Nozzle, high stroke clears. Pumps off.
Go up to 5,000 feet, and we'll arc around 4.7 miles from center point. And from there, that will give us a good run-in once we're at the beam point. I just got to time it correctly with the diamond.
Diamond is behind the crowd, crowd left, approaching 2 miles.
So who's responsible for that timing? Is it you with off the diamond?
Yes, it is. So as the lead solo, I'll be timing off the diamond, and I'll also time off a 6 when we're doing these opposing maneuvers. So he's just flying a fixed 400 knots, and I gotta slow up or speed up actually to make sure we get center point.
We're in 360. Smoke.
And we're about to start that run-in right about now.
Little Let me know near beam. Beam. Ready to take mark. Take a mark. Stand by, mark it. Looks in right net pitch. Nozzle's in right net pitch. Adding power.
Just dive on down about 4 degrees.
Adding more.
Looking for 10 seconds at 4 miles.
10 seconds. Mark 4.1.
And we're matched.
Oh, hi, show. He's pulled. 3 miles. Mark 4.6.
So you'll hear me playing around with the engines here for most of these.
2 miles, mark 400. Mile and a half, mark 4.3. Spark on. Contact. Contact. Ready, hit it. Roll. Watch clear.
Nice.
Stand by, roll. Stand by, roll. Stand by, roll. Purchase speed pumps on. Pumps on.
A little overroll there. Should be a good hit though.
So are you guys on different altitudes when you're crossing slightly?
Yeah, so since he's a little bit further away from me from where the crowd is watching, he's got a stack always a little bit above me. So you asked earlier who's making that hit. That's my job, but his job is to actually stack it so it looks like we hit each other. My job is just to get us to center point. And here we go.
Let me know near beam. Beam. Ready to take a mark. Take a mark. Stand by, mark it. Flex in left inverted. Also in left inverted. Ten seconds. Mark 4.1. A little.
This time we'll take the left side.
5's always closest to the crowd, right?
3 miles. Mark 4.3.
That is correct, except for one maneuver. That'll be a bit later, just after the MRT.
2 miles. Mark 399. Mile and a half. Mark 4.1. Ready, hit it.
Hang upside down.
Ready, hit it. Push clear. That's clear.
And we'll pull directly behind the crowd.
All right.
Contact pumps up. Pumps on. We're back after the force check taxi on. Nozzles. Taxi light is on. 310. 300. He's in the pull. Rolling out.
I could
So now it's time for the Fortis. He's going to join just behind us and to the right.
Time to well clear.
I got him.
A little pull.
There he is at our right 4 o'clock.
Ready. Hit it. Coming left. Get to flex. Flex coming further left. A little pull. Further left. A little more pull. Same with the gear. Gear. Adding power. The knife of the fort. Nuzzle. A little more pull. Flex going out. The floats up. Boards up. Nuzzle gear down. Hook down. Floats up. Boards up. Going further left. Adding more power. A little more pull. Using the pull. Rolling out. Roll the force at 2 miles. Nuzzle. Little pull to level.
All right, here we go.
Flex that. Rolling in. Clear. On the shoreline, on altitude nozzle.
That's a pretty good lineup.
Looks pretty good to me.
Oh, thank you. So we're aiming for 300 feet, right on the shoreline.
What's-
Pushing out.
What's your speed for that?
Rolling out. Clear.
About 260.
Come left. Gear up. Hook up. Flex gear, hook up itself. Nozzle gear up, hook up. Nozzle attached. That's clear.
Sorry about that. Yeah, it's about no greater than 270 and no less than 260. It's kind of a tight window there.
I'll grab the MRT. Nozzle.
So you'll notice the diamond just passed us underneath there. They're about to roll out for the diamond dirty loop.
Cool. Roll
And we're going to set up for the MRT.
Diamond dirty loop.
The MRT always comes like very quickly after the
Smoke run.
dirty loop.
Turn dark.
Yeah, he's pretty close after they bottom out. I'm also timing in between the double farvel, so try my best to space it in between those 2 maneuvers.
So how are you doing that?
That one.
How are you doing that spacing?
I'm looking at him, and I'm also listening to audio cues, but to mainly judge the timing for the double farvel, I go off of prior flights.
Turning in from 5.09 miles, 330. Power. Say bye, that ports.
Yeah, the audio cues are huge for us in the solos department.
4 miles, 370.
So this would be a little slower than what the real team does, by just about 10 seconds or so.
3 miles, 365. The pull.
Gonna aim for this taxiway that we started up on.
2 miles, 360.
And get us down to 200 feet.
One mile, 360. Ready, hit it.
Here we go. And up we go.
Is that the only true solo maneuver in the entire demo? Or it's
I would say it is.
It's just you, right? There's no. I don't think there's any other maneuver.
Rolling out. Ease and power, 310. Ease and more power. By the cut to the opposing MRT. That's off. Smoke off. Smoke off. Adding a little power, 340.
Yeah, I think I mean, unless you count the sneak pass, the individual sneak passes.
That's all part of the same thing.
Quit further right. A little pull. It's too more power. A little pull.
Flex using power. Gonna be a tight turn here, nozzle. Coming further right.
Ready, hit it.
Coming further right. A little more pull. A little more pull. A tight turn around here. Further right. A little more pull. He's pull. Rolling out. Closing rotate 2 miles. That's all. Little pull to level. So now he's joined up here on our left wing. Using low power. Smoke on. Lead left. Smoke off. I'll drop down and low. Ready, hit it. Smoke on.
Woo.
Ready.
That one's pretty close. So holding 380, we'll come around the turn at 300 feet. Contact.
Contact.
Center point nozzle.
Nozzle.
Roll. Pull 4 degrees. Ready, hit it. What's clear?
Okay. Coming further left. A little.
Get after it. Run a little bit behind.
The big set, we're in traffic.
So I definitely have my head on a swivel. I'm trying to coordinate our own maneuvers, which I'm yanking and banking quite a bit. And then I'm listening for boss to roll in there. So we actually got to start our arc a little early right now. Let me know when you're beam.
Beam.
Ready to take your mark.
Take mark.
Stand by, mark it. Flex in left horizontal rolls.
Nozzles in, left horizontal rolls.
And we'll dive on in.
Right, go, dive in. 10 seconds. Mark for button.
A little behind, so I got to go fast.
No problem.
3 miles. Mark for 1.
Oh yeah, she's got some power behind her.
We like going fast.
Oh, that'll be next.
Yeah.
2 miles. Mark for 2.
And we're matched.
Mile and a half. Mark 400.
Spark on. Pull. Ready, hit it. Lower spot, pull. Up we go. Roll. Floors pull. Floors clear.
That's good.
Back cross 6 verticals. Get after it, nozzle.
Nozzle.
Alright, it is sneak past time, sir.
Let's do it.
Be low and fast. Diamond's about to roll out. So we'll... That was a bad transmission there. We'll start off in mill.
Change over roll.
Arc at 5 miles, 375. And then we'll go to afterburner within about a mile or so.
Up we go.
Tighten it up.
Okay.
Turning in from 4.7 miles, 360 mil. All
Are
right,
you
here
waiting
we
for
go.
boss's okay to turn in?
Yeah. 4 miles, 390. Another one of those audio cues of mine. 3 miles, 40.
Little
2 miles, 530. Gates. 1 mile, 0.86. What's clear?
You are low.
Oh yeah.
How low is that?
That was 30 feet, so a little lower than what they do.
I was gonna say.
I'm kind of treating this like it's a homecoming show. So now I'm joining up with the Diamond. I'm actually on channel 9 now, so you won't hear us for this.
Okay.
But I'm going to join up on the right side of the formation.
Nozzle's clear, clouds no factor. Boss, we're in the left turn for the line pursuit.
It's always tricky to get in.
Hey guys.
Probably one of my more challenging maneuvers.
He's got some pull, roll out some banco line abreast.
Let's see how good I do.
Rolling out the line abreast loop, little drive. Wings are level, smoke on. Adding a little.
Trying to put the LAO between US and Navy. That's a pretty level sight picture. Actually picked that up in one of your interviews with your mammy.
I know you were mentioning that.
A little more.
Just gotta make sure I don't fall behind.
Adding power.
With Jamami. Great guy.
Oh, he's awesome. A little low.
6-5. Easing power. Easing more power. A little ease. Comes the pull.
Little bobble there.
A little more pull.
And we'll get after it.
Little more pull. Go to the stinger.
Slide on into Diamond Stinger.
Adding power. Smoke off. Flex touch.
Go back to channel 8.
What's up? Yo. Let me know when you're beam. Beam. Ready, check mark. Take mark. Stand by, mark it. Flex in right 4 point. Nozzles in right 4 point.
And we'll set up for the 4-point hesitation roll.
10 seconds. Mark 4.0.
And we're looking good right now.
3 miles. Mark 4.2.
Just a hair ahead.
Is this like the hardest section of the show for you?
It's a little tricky, yeah.
2 miles. Mark 4.3.
It's a lot of moving parts.
Mile and a half. Mark 398. Spark on. Contact. Contact. Ready, hit it. What's clear? That's clear. Stand by roll. Stand by roll. Stand by roll.
Oh, hey, Ryan's watching.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's in the chat. Hey, Ryan.
He's in the boat. Rolling out the vertical brake.
All right, vertical pitch time.
A little.
He says you cleaned up your diamond stinger. Nicely done.
Good diamond.
Yeah, we didn't almost hit each other this time. We're joking about that at homecoming.
Oh, yeah?
Let me know when you're beam. Beam. Ready, take mark. Take mark. Stand by, mark it. Ready, wink. Send left, vertical pitch. Nozzles in, left, vertical pitch.
Our last opposing maneuver.
Oh, that's cool.
10 seconds. Mark 4.0.
Honestly, it's just cool seeing the diamond stuff from the air.
Yeah, it looks pretty different, huh?
The smoke is very helpful.
Mark 4.4. Lovely.
The not so vertical brake.
Yeah, it's kind of at an angle there.
Miles, Mark 398.
That should shoot for 150 feet.
Mark 398.
Here behind.
Smoke on. Add it up. Ready, hit it.
Up to 60 degrees.
Roll. Pull.
Shoot for 7,000.
Our crash about 6'8", 260. 300, 200 low, max speed. Contact. Contact.
I gotta speed up to catch him. 400 knots.
Ready, hit it. What's clear? What's clear? East pull. Roll out the barrel. Roll, break little drive.
The sound as he goes by is very well modeled.
Come on left, 370.
Does it sound pretty good there?
Up wheel. Back up for the tour. That was a 356. More pull.
All right, tuck over roll time. I'm gonna see how we hide behind 6 here to make that hidden image
Yeah.
as we do that 420 degree roll.
Slow power.
This is one of my favorites, but it's very hard to get right, I feel like.
It's hard to get right when you're flying it. I mean, it's only a video game. And then the flip side of that. 1 sec.
Get you, Nuzzle. Nuzzle.
The flip side of that from the crowd is, as we know as YouTubers, is the optical only works if you're at center point.
Left little pull.
Yeah.
A little more pull.
So I'm not really flying a wing position off of him. I'm kind of flying like a really deep.
A little further left,
this is like
more
more pure echelon. I could be pretty lazy back here. But the key is I gotta pass him up as we get closer to center point.
At the knife for the section, or correction for the tuck of roll. Nuzzle. Almost did it again. Ease the pull. Ease the pull. Rolling out. Raw tuck of roll at 3.5 miles. Nuzzle.
So I have a little marker at center point. I'm trying to line that up behind his head to get this optical.
A little pull.
Be a little bit above him, and we roll out together.
Set.
And here we go.
Smoke on. Ready, hit it. Smoke off. Roll. Pull 10 degrees.
2 G's up to 10.
Ready, hit it. Rolling out. Come left.
And we'll pull behind the crowd.
Ease and bubble. Rolling out. The low break. Ease, bubble. Rolling out. I got the section off, which you flaps out of. Nozzle flaps out of. Here's your nozzle. Flex 5-5. Come on left. 50 right. Ready, break.
And we'll join back up with him.
Ease pull. Rolling out. 355. Ease and low power. Flex 5-5. Missed it. Stay again. Flex 5-5. Nozzle 5-8 coming easy right. Ease and power.
To redo my view there.
Power. Stand by the boards. At the 90, descending hat. Rolling out.
All right, we'll stop goofing
310.
around here. Get back into formation.
Mile and a half. Mark 364. 300. Coming left. 1 mile. Mark
Kind of tricky with VR because the light in my room sometimes throws off my calibration.
What's that?
270. Come a little further left, a little more pull.
With VR, sometimes you have bad lighting, like in my room. Throws off the calibration, so I had to redo that there on the fly.
Yeah.
He's a little more power. 240.
Sorry, the radio is so much louder than you.
At the knife of the section alpha. Nozzle, he's in a little pull, rolling a little bank.
It's all good.
Out, 3,500 feet.
Use a little more power, 200. Use a little more pull, rolling a little more brake. A little pull to level. 190. Use a little more power. 180, use a little more power. Use a little more power. 170, boards up. Ease and power. A little more pull.
1.4 miles.
Nozzle, use a little pull. Use a little power, idle. 150. Use a little pull. 140. 130. 125 pull on the set.
Up we go.
Setting it.
Power's coming up. Have to like almost catch it, almost.
Smoke on.
So aim for 500 feet on the shoreline for this.
Are you trimming for this, or are you pulling back on the stick? How does that work?
I am working the stick like a maniac.
Okay.
Wave it off.
Yeah, no trim on that, but we do have our spring that we use, which helps out.
Yeah.
Come on left.
Do you actually have a real spring on your stick, or it's a simulated spring?
It's a simulated one. It's part of the mod.
Yeah.
However, I think one of our guys, the guy running the camera, actually, he has a physical spring, which is kind of neat.
Alright, go for the wander.
Nozzle.
310, come left. Pull. Rolling out the burner 270 little drag. Alright, so we are about to
get ready for Delta. I keep transmitting on COM 1 there.
smoke on. Sorry about that. 300. A little power. Boards up.
You got 2 flex.
300.
You got 2 flex.
Flex to use the pull. Rolling out.
Oh, there he is.
Coming left. Coming left. Okay. Going fur to left, adding power. Burner's ready now. Fur to left, a little more pull, adding more power. Comes the pull. Little more pull.
This one's kind of tricky to time.
Using some pull, roll out some kick. Easy more power. Using power. Using more power.
Frames.
Coming further left. Adding more power now. Adding more power. Coming further left.
Try to get this one low and close to the crowd.
Ease pull, rolling out. Ease the pull, rolling out. We'll go gates on the brake nozzle. Go get him. Ready brake.
I got the airspace on.
You got it. 350, easing a little power.
All right.
And here we are.
There we are.
355, we're behind the crowd for the Delta roll, miles 55.
Yeah. Here's a 5-3.
Flex 47.
How's a 5-0?
360.
So now we'll all talk on COM 2 as a Delta. 4, 5,
We
and
are
6.
here.
Let's go through our fuel states.
Left. Yes, we are. Coming further left, 360.
You got 6, boss.
Coming further left. A little pull. Adding a little power. Boss, we're in the left turn for the Delta roll.
Yeah.
Pressure. Flex.
Nozzle, I got 6, boss.
Boss.
The chat room for your stream is kind of turning into a Blue Angel Phantoms fan club over here.
I'm here for it.
I love it.
Have at it, Ryan. I'll give you a moderator after this.
One more pull. Adding a little power.
Pardon all the bobbles here.
The pull. Rolling out the Delta roll.
Yeah.
Here's our flex.
Nozzle.
Check it in.
Alright, here we go. Delta roll time.
Smoke one. Up we go.
Little low.
This is a hard one, yeah.
Yeah, this is really hard for me.
Because you're like pushing down on the stick.
At some points, now I'm pushing, and then I'm adding power.
Clear to withdraw.
And then I'm going to have to pull really hard on the back end. But ultimately, I'm not even really looking at 3, I'm looking at 1.
Clear to withdraw.
But we're still here.
Ease the pull, adding power. Adding a little more power.
So in real life,
Down and left.
what we'd be doing is, you see that Boeing F-18 text
Yeah.
on the side of the jet? In Delta, we're going to chop off, we're going to underneath both lines of text, and where it says Hornet, we're going to chop off the R in half.
Got
Adding
it.
a little more power.
And I'm a pogo stick right now.
Clear to withdraw. We're in the left turn for the flare-to-be. Yeah. Here's pressure. Flex. Nuzzle. Smoke off. Shifting.
Drop it on back.
Easing power.
Gonna do the fleur-de-lis
Easing
set.
a little more power.
Do you know why the solos drop back like this for the fleur-de-lis?
It's just how the formation's set up.
A little more.
So we're kind
Is
of
there
like,
a practical reason for it? Is the part of the break, or just it looks cool?
yeah. Well, one, it looks cool, but it's also a safety thing. So
Easing a little
the
more
way
power.
3 breaks, if we were on his left wing,
Roll it out. The
we'd be having an
flare-to-be.
airspace conflict.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Pressure. Flex. Nuzzle. Easing a little power.
It also helps out because we're going to be pushing down in the break. Here we go.
Smoke on. Rear to break. Ready to roll. Push clear. How's there?
A little behind him.
Out.
Go back down.
Wiggle 6-3.
Leader at 380. Coming right.
Easing power. Easing more power.
380.
Boss.
Further right, adding a little power. 370.
Ease.
A little pull.
Comes
See the diamond finish in their loop there?
ball.
375.
You got 2 flicks.
Flex adding power. Smoke on.
Coming.
A little more pull. Ease the pull. Rolling out.
Coming further left.
Up we go.
A little pull.
Coming left.
Start a nice barrel roll.
Back to the right.
Going further left. A little pull.
Adding power.
We'll kind of wrap it around the diamond.
Okay.
A
Easing power.
little pull.
Use more power.
Adding a little power.
A little pull. Smoke off. Go get him. Contact. Smoke off. 340.
All right, we'll set up for the loop break cross.
Loop break cross, boss 200. Excuse me, 600. Pressure 200.
Flex 400.
Nuzzle 600.
Coming further right.
So we're calling out our altitudes for the cross so we don't have any conflicts.
A little pull. A little more pull.
And Nozzle and I will join back up on the diamond. I have a hair overshoot. Yeah, a little too much
345.
bag of knots
Easing
there.
the pull. Roll it out. The loop. Break cross little drive.
Yeah.
Pressure.
Flicks. Nuzzle, you got 6 boss.
Boss.
Back on that bearing line, and we are back
Adding a
in.
little power.
Perfect.
Adding a little more power.
This one's also fun.
We do a little more pull, adding power. Triple 65. Easing
vertical.
power.
It gets a little floaty here.
Easing more power.
Are you like basically idle at this point?
Almost. I still have a little power in.
Center point.
We'll go to our outbounds here.
Smoke off. Leveling.
And we'll level at 1,000 feet.
1 mile mark.
Little head.
1 half mark.
0.1 ahead of him.
2 miles mark parted. Smoke. 1.
And we'll come up and do 4 Gs at mill power.
Up we go.
Looking for vertical 4-5.
Let's see if
There it
everybody's
is.
smoke out there.
Yeah, look directly above, you'll see 2.
Arc horizon topping out 68200 easing power idle. Flash.
Aim down at this
Ready,
boat.
robot.
So what are you aiming for when you, like what altitude and airspeed are you aiming for here?
Leveling.
Ideally 400 knots, and for us 400 feet, so we'll be the same altitude as 2.
And what is everybody else on, altitude-wise?
Either 200 or
2
600.
miles.
Okay, so it's 200 feet vertical separation.
Correct.
1
Nice.
mile and a half mark. 400.
And we're matched, so I'm pushing back up to 400 knots.
1 mile mark 400. 400.
Here behind.
All right.
And that's the cross.
390. A little pull.
Kind of helps that I get to do a lot of that during the
375.
demo as 5. Just kind of mix and matching with the airspeed to try and make the
Diesel
hit.
power 365. A little pull.
So I'm doing right now a lead pursuit rejoin, trying to intercept where the formation will be, try and shorten the gap to the time that I'll be there.
Yeah.
340.
I'll turn in.
Roll out. We're in for the ground for the Delta. Breakdown.
Cruiser. Flex. That's all.
325.
And to keep things safe, I'll stay on this side. During that turn,
Easel
sometimes
power
people like to
325.
overshoot, but that'll interfere with 4 and 6 as they try to sneak in behind us there.
Yeah.
Common left. 320.
So we're getting towards the end of the ride. Delta breakout, and then it's the pub.
Little pull. 300 out of the power. It'll be a right turn of the breakout.
Yeah. Cruiser. Flex. That's all.
305 adding a hair power.
Get 6 boss.
Boss, we're left turn for the Delta breakout.
Cruiser. Flex. That's all.
Coming further left.
Are these Buno numbers accurate
Little
on the liveries?
3s is, so Trash flew this jet. I'm gonna nerd out now. He flew that quite a bit this year.
pull.
Most of these Bunos are what they flew initially at El Centro, because that's when Coop made the paints.
Got it.
Cruiser. Flex. That's all. Stick it in.
But yeah, all of our Bunos are real-world Bunos that the team has used or actively use.
Smoke one. Using a little power. A little pull.
Drop back a little bit.
Ready, break.
And I'm on that last tick mark on the hood and just holding it on the horizon.
Smoke off. Leveling.
And we'll just kind of gently follow through in.
Yeah. Cruiser. Flex. That's all.
330 coming right. Coming for the right. A little pull. 340.
That was a little unsafe.
Using a little power. 340.
Thank God for rudder. We are back on the bearing
345,
line.
using a little
There's
power.
6, and 4 should be coming in just a moment.
Coming for the right. 350.
Get 6 boss.
Boss. When the right turn for the Delta left pitch. Break 1915.
Yeah.
Cruiser. Flex.
Muzzle.
Second. Smoke on. Coming further right. Adding a little power.
So that last take it in call from 4 is just another audible cue to boss that, hey, we're all here, we're good to go, and he can start the smoke.
Adding a little more power. Coming further right. A little
Believe it or not, this one's actually a little, well, for me it's kind of tricky, and I've been doing 5 for
Easing a little
at least
power.
5 years now.
Easing the pull.
It's like the only time I'm doing a right turn.
Left. Pitch up, break, runway 15, level drive.
Yeah.
Okay. Pull it right.
Cruiser. Flex.
Muzzle.
Nice smooth rollout from boss.
Little pull to level. Center point, boss breaking.
1 potato 2.
Never again.
1 potato 2.
2 square.
1 potato 2. 1 potato.
Now it's breaking.
Sorry, I couldn't hear what you said earlier. Why were you saying this one was hard for you?
It's one of the few times that we're in a right turn as a Delta.
Oh, yeah.
275, 70 gear flaps. Boss go, let's go.
Okay. About to go.
2 flaps, go. Here's your gear flaps, go. Flex flaps, go.
Nozzle gear flaps go.
Where the dynamics go. Check doing the green stars, right?
Yeah.
2. Cruiser. Flex.
Muzzle.
220.
Readies.
26 right. 26 flex. 26 nozzle.
We'll try to stay 20 knots
220.
ahead of the
26
guy behind us.
26 nozzle. 180.
Readies.
220 right. 240 flex. 26 nozzle. 160 slide angle.
180s.
Start bringing the power back.
220 flex. 240 nozzle. 140 that way.
60s.
180 raise.
Hear that pattern we're using?
220 nozzle.
140 away, TZ.
160 raise. 180 flex. 200 nozzle. 140 all the way raise. 160 flex. 180 nozzle. 140 all the way flex. 160 nozzle slide angle. Oscar. 140 all the way nozzle. The goal is to be 15 seconds behind him, but we'll see what we get. I think it's probably more like 10.
9, 8, 7.
Yeah, put that in the wrong button.
This is okay.
Wasn't going to say anything.
I'm working 3 buttons here. I'm usually used to 2.
How's it go?
That was 11.
All right. Terra firma. Ryan wants you to do a go around. I think it's a little late for that.
I'm so tempted. I'm actually considering it. Next practice, I'll do it.
Oh, hey, target. Is there a reason why there's a target truck as the center point marker?
That's what Coop actually decided to paint. Before it was like a Publix trailer. They had a few other designs.
Well. Nozzle is okay, boss.
So he checks.
Yeah.
Cruiser. Flex.
Nozzle.
Check your smoke pressure off. Check tab. Swaps auto. Takes that off. Research room. Safe seat.
Yeah.
Cruiser. Flex.
Nozzle.
Well, we'll go well clear on whiskey for individual F45s and jocks.
Yeah.
Cruiser. Flex.
Nozzle.
Boss ramp to 72%. Off brakes now. Nice flying Delta, solid work. That's right. Good work, gentlemen.
Well, thanks for tagging along, Evan. That was a
Yeah, it should be
tricky
a pretty
flight for
good
me,
flight.
but always glad to have you.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This was a blast.
Coming at wing.
I love
I'm
the
glad you had a good
solos,
time.
man. I love them.
Yeah, they're the better part of the formation, right?
I mean, don't get me wrong. What the Diamond does is really impressive. But
Alright, going. Cruiser.
There's just something about the solos. Especially 5.
Yeah, 5 gets to do all the fun stuff.
Coming right going.
Nuzzle.
Carl
I can
Thomas,
tell you
thanks for your work,
right
guys.
now, no, all the Diamond guys are going to give me stuff for
Are you getting
talking
frames?
on 16 there.
No.
Do you guys do a
No?
debrief after?
A little bit. What we usually do is we'll rewatch the whole stream. Those guys that I told you about that are recording currently, they're live streaming this on their own YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
They got the music going, the narration, and we'll just go through and rewatch it all over again so we can see what we messed up, if we got to change something, and carry that into the next flight.
Sales and show boss. Boss run up 69%, let it roll. Evan, man, thanks for flying with us. True honor to have you on.
Can you
Okay,
tell
anything you
them
want to say to him?
thank you on my behalf?
Thank you, boss. Go well clear.
That's clear.
This is all clear.
Cruiser's well clear.
Flex all clear.
Nuzzle clear.
It's kind of a tight taxi from the end of the runway there to our parking spot, so I'm trying to get the radios in pretty quick.
You can tell him if he wants a real flight. The diamond's open anytime.
Exactly. Best seat in the house for a reason.
You
Switch
may or
nine.
may not have gotten a kick out of that. Switch neck 1.
Oh, that's a view.
Yeah, do you have your heat blur on?
Yep.
I don't.
Yeah, I can barely read my HUD from here.
Final heading 279er. Easing brakes by 6. Easy brakes by 4. Easy brakes by 2. Come off 279er.
Potato 2, go. Potato 2, go. Potato 2, go.
Easing brakes about 6 feet. Easing brakes, brakes.
Gonna have to improv this since we don't have a crew chief to guide us in. And that's the ride.
All right.